Approximation and estimation of whole numbers and decimals. Let's correct 2.849 to 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places. Here we have our decimal point 1, 2. So we need to round up this number. Since it's more than 5, we can round it up to 1. That will give us 2.8. Since we are rounding this one up to 1, it adds up to 4 and gives us 5. That's the approximation symbol. Correct 7.24 to 1 decimal place. So since 4 is not up to 5, we can round it up to 1. So our answer will be 7.2. Correct 63.5 to the nearest whole number. So whole numbers are without fractions, but here we have 0.5, which is a fraction. So if we round up this fraction, since it's up to 5, it will add 1 unit to this 3 unit we have here. So we'll have 64, which is a whole number. Correct 927 to the nearest 10. So all we have to do is round up this 7. Since it's above 5, it adds 1 to 2. So we'll have 930. The reason why we rounded up just this 7 is because 7 is actually 7 units and 2 is actually 2 tens. And since we are rounding up this number to the nearest 10, all we just had to round up was the 7 units. Correct 4,685 to the nearest 100. 4,685, 5 units, 8 tens, 6 hundreds. So we'll have 4,000, and then we'll round up 5 units. Since it's up to 5, it adds 1 to this, making it 9 tens. Since the 9 tens is above 5 also, it adds 1 to 600, making it 700. So 4,685 corrected to the nearest 100 gives 4,700. Correct 8,348 to the nearest 1,000. So we have 8 units, 4 tens, 3 hundreds, and 8,000. Rounding up 8 units gives 110, making this 5. That is 4 tens plus 110 rounded off from 8 units. So we have 5 here. So this rounds up to 100, which adds to 300 here. So we have 400. So if we have to round this up to the nearest 1,000, this currently is at 4. It's not up to 5. So it can be rounded up to 1,000. So we just have 8,000 as our answer. Correct. 774,000 to the nearest 10,000. 0 unit, 0 10, 0 100, 4,000, 7 10,000. This rounded up doesn't add up to 1 10,000 because it's not up to 5. So we have 770,000. So if we correct 774,000 to the nearest 10,000, we have 770,000. Correct 774,000 to the nearest 100,000. So this 700,000. So let's round this up. That will make this 1, which adds up to this because it's over 5. So it becomes 100,000. So that gives us 800,000. So 774,000 rounded up to the nearest 100,000 equals 800,000. Correct. 4,499,999 to the nearest million. So this we have 4 million. To correct this to the nearest 1 million, we need to round up 4. 4 is not up to 5, so we can't add up a million to our 4 million already. So we are left with 4 million as the nearest million.